Hello and welcome back to Sublevel 0. The last time we managed to get another piece of the flux drive, and this time I think we have things that we can craft right now. I mean, that's what we're going to start with. Dangerous cluster missiles appears to be a thing. Ooh, jump jet engines. Is this good? Oh, it does appear to be slightly better than what we have. Ooh, and this one's really nice. Oh, this is going to be what we got. Here we go. We will get a new jump jet engine. That should be perfect. Slightly higher speed, a little bit extra boost. It's not really, like, amazing, but it's a thing regardless. And apparently we've got cluster missiles, which should be more useful than our current Berserker missiles. So let's see which of these gives us the best. I guess, so the stats of what we unlock, oh, yeah. Yeah, so the stats of what we use to make the weapons actually affects how good of a weapon we get. So this one is going to be the best, and we can get a dangerous cluster missile. It appears we have a new crafting recipe? No. No, it doesn't appear that that's actually a thing, because there's nothing here. Okay. Well, with that, we've got minigun, laser impact rifle, dangerous dumbfire missiles, dangerous cluster missiles, which are really better than the dangerous dumbfires, jump jet engine, and the standard hull. With any hope, we won't immediately explode, because we are actually kind of low on health, just saying. Small thing. Outside of that, I think we're doing pretty well. I mean, our current level of health is actually a pretty significant part of our continued existence, so it's not like we can just discredit that so easily, but you know, we'll move on regardless. What do we got? We need a health pack, so we do need to really keep our eyes out for the chests, because those seem to have a lot of health packs. Although, in previous experience, which is not much experience, I will admit, it doesn't appear that health packs show up all that often on later levels. So we may very well simply be in a bad position, which would be quite unfortunate, actually. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a minigun. I hope you like miniguns, because you're going to be seeing a lot of these miniguns. Let's send a little one of those out. Ooh. What the heck just happened? What? I got killed by myself? What kind of missile did I just fire? Oh my goodness, that missile just destroyed everything, including me, which was pretty darn bad. Oh, we just killed ourselves. You know, last episode, I did very specifically say, we don't need the self-shield because we tend not to hurt ourselves. Well, I was wrong. We do tend to hurt ourselves. Well, that's unfortunate. What do we unlock? Ooh, Nanocart Ankylosaur. Greatly increases boost ram damage and reduces damage from exploding enemies, but decreases overall speed. Huh. Well, I see. We're just going to do the standard retry on that, because it just so happens that we exploded very, very quickly, and we need better than sudden and unexpected explosions. Wait, is there actually new crafting available from the start? Oh yeah, you can immediately craft a minigun. Why do I forget that every time? I forget that all the time, actually. Like, those miniguns are awesome. Let's pick up a nice little dumbfire missile there. Ooh, what do we got? A little log again. It's definitely a lot of tech, something low level. If they're corrupted, could be studying redacted for all we know. Don't know how I'd feel about that. I may just keep the drones running. It's still another one of the logs that we've already seen. Get wrecked, mates. Calm down, drones. I understand that your simple prerogative is to continue to survive in spite of a dude trying to kill you, but, you know, that's not going to happen. This hull is not quite as good as what we have right now, so we're just going to pick that up. Because you never know when we could need it for crafting, but we definitely don't need to equip it, because it doesn't look all that good. It has slightly less health than our standard hull does, which is kind of a problem, you know? Just a small issue. Perfect. Everyone's done for here. What do we got? Something nice? No? Okay, fine. Fine, nothing nice. I get it. I get it. I mean, I just want nice things like miniguns and laser rifles And a nuke. I would appreciate a nuke. And maybe not terrible ambush rooms, which, by the way, just brace yourselves, people, because we're about to get ambushed. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Oh, my word. It does seem as though these are kind of like mini boss rooms. I guess they're boss rooms because I don't think there's any like standard boss. The core kind of acts like a boss, but it's not actually all that dangerous. Hey, whoa, 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 what is that? You, sniper, get back here. I'm having none of you. You're the worst. And that should be this room cleared. Perfect. What do we got? Plasma buff. Do 10% more damage with plasma weapons. Don't mind if I do. Another health pack. We got 3 of those so far. What is this? Razor Shredder. Close combat shotgun style weapon. I appreciate that. I very much enjoy that, actually. A riot pulsar. What the heck is a riot pulsar? I have no clue, but it's what we now have equipped. Oh, it seems it's slightly higher rate of fire, I think, than our standard pulsar. Let's actually check. So we got 5 rate, 17 damage. Okay, slightly less accuracy, higher rate of fire. That's what it is. And I think I'm going to equip this shredder into the autocannon position. And what can we actually... Ooh, spread pulse. Interesting. I've never actually used that weapon before. But we now have a shredder. Ooh. Oh. It is a nice little shotgun weapon. This is perfect. Does anybody want to get shotgunned? I'm pretty sure the answer is no, but, I mean, you don't actually get a choice in the matter. I made it out like you did, but no such thing. Oh, man, this thing does so much damage. I love it. I love it. Oh, beautiful. I mean, it's kind of like, oh, my word. It's kind of like a super dangerous object to actually use, just saying. Because you have to get really darn close, and that's a great place to get shot in the face. But, you know, it's a thing. Looks like we got Haverls here. We'll equip that just to have another ammo type. And what do we got here? Another bomber hull. I see how it is. Bomber hulls aren't all that good. They're okay. I mean, I'm not going to be that critical about a bomber hull, but, you know, I'd prefer something like Super Mega Hull 2000, capable of taking the equivalent force of 7 nuclear weapons exploded on top of each other. That'd be amazing, because I feel like we would be the best if we had that hull. And that's really all that we're trying to do, is be the very best. Kind of like Ash Ketchum. Except we're not trying to actually capture anything, we're just killing everything. Which is unlike Ash, because he's not a terrible drone serial killer. I don't even know if we can count ourselves as serial killers. Like, to what level do you... What does the thing that you kill have to be in order to mark yourself as a serial killer? Because if you go around killing rabbits, you're not necessarily a serial killer, are you? But if you go around killing, like, I don't know, people, then you're a serial killer. Is it just a matter of killing people? That's probably the thing. So the question then becomes, are these drones people? I don't know. It's hard to tell. They don't seem to want to have discussions with me, which does point towards the whole they're not being people thing. But that could just be because they really don't like me. Because it just so happens that most people, when they don't like you, are also not terribly inclined towards talking with you. So it's really hard to tell. I'm just going to continue to count myself as a serial killer and go from there. An impact rifle? Ooh. I like impact rifles. We've already learned that in the past. Impact rifles are beautiful. So now we've got close range weapon, long range weapon. That's perfect. And we've got multiple little missiles. I have no clue where we're going. We do have some crafting recipes. Let's check out what we can do. Rapid cluster, relentless cluster, spread pulse, and the minigun. I legitimately don't know. I think... Well, we have a choice between getting a spread pulse or a minigun for our primary weapons. And we are going with... we're going to go with the spread pulse. We've done the minigun multiple times already. We might as well go for it. Ooh, nice. I mean, that does mean that our primary weapons now both use the same ammo type. which is kind of concerning. I think we'll equip an autocannon instead of the impact rifle, but that should be solid. Did we just turn around? We definitely did just turn around. That is a thing. Okay, so now we've got some pretty solid, like, I don't know, level 2 weapons. I'm pretty sure this is considered a level 2 weapon. What is this? Hey, come on, Riot Pulsar. Don't you run from me. We're gonna have you all day long. So with that Riot Pulsar, I think we can actually also... Oh my word, where are we going? Here we go, this is perfect. As I was saying, with that Riot Pulsar, I think we should also be able to create a minigun as well. So we'll have our nice little shotgun weapon and a minigun on top of that, which is pretty solid. And strangely enough, our minigun is going to be our primary long-range weapon. I feel like that's not really the ideal position for the minigun. I feel like the minigun really does best in like the short range division, but you know. Okay, what is this? It appears this is a scout engine, slightly higher RAM, slightly higher boost, but lower speed. I'm gonna bring that with me, but oh, okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. What do we want to get rid of? Probably one of these bomber hulls. We don't really need 2 of those. So we'll just pick that up. What crafting recipe? Jump engine? Oh. I mean, as soon as we actually get the opportunity to make that, that is a pretty good upgrade. I say pretty good. It only actually increases our speed by 1, which last I checked is not all that much, but it's a thing regardless. So we want to check the other area over here just to make sure that there's no chest. There is a chest. There's always a chest. What do we got? Ooh, nice standard hull. And we can replace that with our old standard hull because, what? Oh, it's got slightly lower inventory. Do we want to bring that scout engine? We definitely do. I mean, we really want that scout engine. So if we can drop... Wait, we can bring that, can't we? Yeah, okay, there we go. And we should have decent amounts of ammo of everything else. There we go. Okay, everything's under control now. Don't worry, people. We had a small snafu where we dropped a bunch of stuff, but we now have all of the stuff that we want back in our inventory. It's going to be perfect. Don't worry about it in the slightest. Where is this thing that's shooting me? There it is. Get out of here, turret. Nobody cares about you. And core, you're done for. I mean, this weapon is actually kind of ridiculous. It is doing, I don't know, I would call that an exceptionally large quantity of damage in a very small area, which is what I call beauteous. Perfect. And we got a weapon over here. I have no clue what that is, but it's probably pretty cool. What are you? Slow up. That is not cool. That is pretty bad, actually. That is quite unfortunate. Well, in that case, we're just gonna pick up the flux capacitor, and in we go. My word. Well, okay. So our previous run didn't go all too well, but this one worked out pretty nicely. What do we got? Energy regen or bullet regen? Less lethal? A slight increase in chance of all weapons to stun enemies, but slight decrease in damage. No, I think actually bullet regen might be a good idea, because most ships, as says in the loading screen, have a standard quantity of energy regen, but if we get bullet regen, that means that we basically will never run out of ammo, and we're going to be in a perfect situation. Look at this. We got 61% accuracy. That's pretty solid. Most damage with a pulsar, 36 kills. That is solid. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time, we will continue on into yet another sub-level where hopefully we will not explode. I mean, there's no promises because I really hoped we wouldn't explode last time, and, you know, our last run ended in a terrible explosion. But anyway, until then, thanks for watching, and of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your day.